Alright guys, Unfazed Gaming back again with another GTA Online video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be telling you about all things Rockstar and getting banned, and how not to get banned, how to keep yourself from getting on Rockstar's radar and ending up losing all your money, or worse, getting your account closed down for good. So, basically just going to be running through all the things that would cause that to happen. Obviously, I've released a lot of duplication glitches and stuff like that. I just want to keep you guys safe. So basically, I'm going to be talking about duplication detection, dupe detect as it's known. Custom plates, why you need custom plates on certain cars. Daily sell limits, why there's daily sell limits in place. Also going to talk to you about the cars that you can sell when you're duplicating, why you can't sell supercars and things like that. So it's basically just a informative video for you guys, just so that you know what's going on. You're a bit more clued up on how things actually work when you're duplicating. I know a lot of people just jump in 2 feet first, duplicating cars, and then end up with a lot of dirty dupes and stuff like that. So I just want to make you guys more aware more than anything. So the first thing that people really ask, the main question you get in any YouTube video or forum thread is, why can't I sell a supercar? Or why can't I sell my Deluxor when it's duplicated? Well, I'll tell you why. Basically, when you sell a duplicate, the only money you get back is 50% of the upgrades that's on that car. This is based on the fact that you've duplicated over a free elegy. If you've duplicated over a Fagio, then you also get back 60% of the initial purchase price. So if you're duplicating over a Fagio, you'll get something like $3,000 extra. But basically, that's where it is. So as you can see on screen here, if you duplicate a Sultan RS, base price is $12,000. The upgrades will cost you, well, this is just based on my model that I've got in my garage. The upgrades will cost you nearly 1.4. So 50% of that will cost you 679. 60% of the base price is 7.2 thousand, which means the original resale value of the original would be 686,000. However, if you were to duplicate that Sultan, you wouldn't get the base price of the car included in that. If you look at this graphic, you would get 0 for the base price because you're duplicating it over a free elegy, which means you wouldn't get anything back for the cost of the actual car. So in this case, all you would receive is 50% of the upgrade costs. So the Sultans that are in my garage, I get 679,000 for when I sell them, and that's why. Now, the main thing to realise here is that when that base price is more than 83,000, you will get the error message pop up when you drive into Los Santos Customs to sell the car. So let's take a look at the LG Retro Custom. Obviously, this is the most profitable car to duplicate because the base price is always 0. No matter what happens, it's a free elegy to start with. The reason you get so much money for it is because the upgrades cost so much money. If you look there, I'm nearly spending $2 million on upgrades. So the money that I get back is nearly $1 million every time. So every time I sell a duplicate, I'm getting nearly $1 million back. That is what makes the LG Retro Custom so profitable, the price of the upgrades on it. So, as I was saying before, the reason you can't sell supercars is because they go over that $50,000 threshold. So if you look at the base price of a T20, it's $2.2 million. Cost of upgrades doesn't matter. It does not matter because as soon as that base price goes over 83,000, that means that the 60% of the base price figure goes over 50,000. That's when you'll get your error message in Los Santos Customs or wherever you're trying to sell it, which means the resale value of a duplicate T20 is essentially 0. Because as I say, you will just get an error message. Now, you always get people saying, oh, well, I'll just duplicate the most expensive car I've got. Well, it works the same for anything else. If you look here, we've got the Deluxor price. It's 4.7 million. If you were to sell the original, yeah, you would get 2.8 million back for it. But if you sell a duplicate, as I've said for the T20, you will hit that $83,000 threshold, which means you will be over the $50,000 threshold of the 60% base price. So you're worthless. The duplicate is absolutely worthless. You will not be able to sell it, irrelevant of the upgrades that's fitted to that car. So I just wanted to clear this up because, as I say, it is one of the most frequently asked questions on any duplication glitch that I've ever done. So there you go, guys. That's why you cannot sell your supercar. That's why you can't duplicate your Deluxo and make a load of money that way. That is why we use LG Retro Customs, or in some circumstances, very rarely, Sultan RSs. That was mainly just for one type of glitch, though. Most glitches, like I say, we will stick to LG Retro Customs. So that's the first thing out of the way, the car selling values. Now for the second thing, a lot of people asking about clean and dirty dupes. So what I'm going to show you now in this video is an example of a dirty dupe. I'm going to do the special vehicle warehouse glitch. As you can see on screen, I'm going to drive this car out of my vehicle warehouse. I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get a dirty duplicate. Now bear in mind, in this video I am using the old method. This was before we discovered the one that's currently on my channel. But if you look at the car, it's not got a custom plate on. That is a stock plate ending in 038. So with this glitch, as you know, you do have to have custom plates because you do not get a clean plate every time you do the duplication. So I've duplicated this car now with that registration on. So I'm going to take it to my garage, and once we've stored it inside there, I will show you exactly what happens and how to tell if a car is dirty. Now, a lot of talk about dirty dupes and things like that. You can actually get dirty custom plates, but that is something I'll talk about a little bit later on. Anyway, I've just duplicated this car from a special vehicle warehouse glitch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk outside and I'm going to request the special vehicle. So when the special vehicle turns up, you will see that it has got exactly the same plate on as the car I've just duplicated. Now, as I stated earlier, this is a non-custom plate, which means these two are generic plates, identical. So straight away, these cars should be ringing alarm bells to you guys, because you should never have matching non-custom plates ever in any of your garages. These are dirty dupes and they are completely worthless. If you sell one of them, then you're just asking for trouble, basically. So what I'm going to show you now is what happens when you drive a dirty dupe into Los Santos Customs. So I'm going to take this one out with me. I put the other one in a different garage. I did skip a bit of the footage there. I did put the other one in a different garage just so I know where it is, so I can get rid of it later on. Dupe over the top of it. But I'm just going to take this one to Los Santos Customs and just show you guys what happens when you've got a dirty dupe. Now, as I said before, you can get dirty custom plates. That's basically if you've duplicated all your cars on one private plate and never changed it, you will end up with a dirty plate. Now, that is very, very important to bear in mind. It is definitely worth having more than one custom plate. I would recommend having a ton of them if you're going to be doing a lot of duplicating. I would have as many custom plates as is possible. Anyway, the first thing you should do whenever you're driving a duplicate into Los Santos to sell it, the first thing you should do is repair the vehicle, flick down to plate, and as you can see, my custom plates are not available. So straight away, alarm bells should be ringing. You should not sell this car. If your custom plates are not in that list, do not, under any circumstances, sell that car, because that, my friends, is a dirty duplicate. So we really, really, really don't want to get caught. Now, a lot of people talk about cleaning dirty dupes and glitches where you can clean dirty dupes. Technically, there is no such thing as cleaning dirty dupes. All you're doing is duplicating over the top of cars that are worthless. So you might as well buy a free LG RH8 over the top of this car, because it's exactly the same thing. Whether you're duplicating over the top of this, or whether you're duplicating over the top of an LG RH8, it's the same thing. They are both worthless, and you're going to end up with a clean dupe if you do it properly over the top of it. So what I do when I've got dirty dupes is I'll literally go in on my phone, buy an LG RH8 and replace the dirty dupe. I must admit, I've not had many dirty duplicates. I did this one on purpose to show you guys. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive over to another garage where I've got a LG Retro Custom with a clean plate on it. This is done using one of the clean plate dupe glitches, like what's currently on my channel. I just uploaded a Give Cars to Friends glitch where you get clean plates, so you might want to check that one out if you worried about custom plates. I did a clean plate dupe glitch to get this car, so I'm just going to show you the difference basically. So the LG Retro Custom that's at the back there, if you look at the plate on it, that plate has come off a FAQs. So I know that this car is a clean car. So it ends in 751. I don't own any other cars that end with a 751 plate. So I'm just going to drive this one down to Benny's just to show you guys that this is what happens when you have clean and dirty plates. I don't want to drag this video out too long. I just really want to get this information out there because I know a lot of people are being caught lately. Basically, we've had loads of really easy duplication glitches out lately, and a lot of people, like I say, just jumping straight into duplicating without doing any reading beforehand, and they've ended up with dirty cars and all sorts. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit more information. So I'm going to drive this car into Benny's anyway, and same again. First thing you want to check before you do anything to any of these cars that you've duplicated is go straight down to the plate, and you want to see if your plate options there. So as you can see, all my custom plates are now showing up on this car. So I can put whatever I want on here and I can sell it. Like I say, if the plates are available, it's good to sell. There is no way that that car is dirty because you are able to choose your plates. So I could sell that car right now and I would get nearly $1 million for it because that is a good car. Anyway, that's the difference between a clean and a dirty car. As I say, there's no such thing as cleaning dirty dupes as such. I would just buy LG RH8s over the top of all your dirty ones and simply get rid of them that way. Dupe over the top of the LG RH8s if you want, but I would just get rid of them by buying RH8s over the top because there's nothing worse than selling one by accident or anything like that, so just get rid of them, guys. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is the daily sell limits. Now, once you've done all this duplicating and you've got yourself some nice clean cars with clean plates on, even if you've done a duplication glitch where you don't get clean plates, make sure you've got the custom plates on there. Those are still good to sell. Like I say, as long as your plate options show up when you go to sell the duplicates, you are safe to sell it. However, daily sell limits, guys. Daily sell limits. Now, Rockstar put this in place a long time ago to try and catch cheaters out. Now, what you need to bear in mind is you cannot sell more than 8 cars in a day. If you do, fine. I mean, I know people who've sold 20 cars in a day and nothing's ever happened to them. But that's not the point. If you are duplicating cars on a regular basis, you're selling 20 cars every day, eventually you will get caught. You will lose your custom plates and you will really struggle. Rockstar will proper put the hammer down on you. However, as I've said, it is not everybody who gets caught. You could sell 20 cars in a day and then not sell any for a week and you probably wouldn't get caught. But I'm not encouraging anybody to do that. So the official sell limits are, and people have dug into the code to find these out, you cannot sell more than 8 cars in 30 hours. Otherwise, your account will get flagged up. I would always stick to 7 cars in 30 hours myself. In all honesty, I don't even sell 7, just to be on the safe side. I sell more like 4 or 5. The main thing to bear in mind as well is you cannot sell more than 2 cars within an hour. Now, there's a lot of rumours going around where you've got to sell one every 31 minutes, but that's just not true. As long as you don't sell more than 2 in an hour, you can sell them whenever you want. See, I usually sell 2 as soon as I come online, back to back, within the space of 5 minutes. And then after that, wait an hour or so. As long as it's over an hour since you sold the last one, then you can sell 2 more. Just do not sell more than 2 cars within an hour. But let's be honest, guys, if you're duplicating LG Retro Customs and you're selling 7 in a day, that's $6.5 million. Let's seriously, who's spending $6.5 million a day? Nobody. Unless you are going on a serious spending spree, there is no need for anybody to be selling that many cars in a day. Now, the thing to bear in mind with that is, you don't just want to keep selling like crazy and banking all your money. Rockstar have done money wipes in the past. If you do a bad glitch or you do something out of the ordinary, you will get money wiped. However, if you've got cars sat in your garages, I've never known Rockstar to remove cars from people's garages. So, if you do want to keep yourself safe, get yourself a second character, fill them up with dupes and just sell them every now and again. Prepare for the worst. Never keep your bank account that high. Just always make sure you've got enough money for a rainy day. So, the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the 2 different types of glitches that we have. So, there's your clean plate glitches and your dirty plate glitches. Now, as I was talking about earlier, the special vehicle warehouse glitch that is on my channel currently, that is a dirty plates glitch. It's called that because the plate you get on the duplicates is identical to the plate that's on the original car. Now, they're not dirty cars when you create them, providing you use a custom plate on it, all the duplicates are good to go. The thing is with it, I highly recommend that you change that number plate before you sell every single car. So all your duplicates should be sold with a different plate on to the original. It doesn't matter if you sell a few with the original plate on, but you just don't want to sell every single duplicate with the exact same plate on. That is bad. That is how you turn your custom plate into a dirty plate. Anyway, the other type of glitch we have is a clean plate glitch. Now, I've just uploaded a video today about a give cars to friends glitch that can be used as a duplication glitch, where it takes the plate from the FAQs or LG RH8 that you've got stored inside your MOC. So you will get a clean, different plate on every single LG Retro that you duplicate. That is a clean plate glitch. You are completely safe to sell those cars without changing the plate. You could drive them cars straight to LSC and sell them. However, I would still always go into plates and check that you can change the plate on those cars, because you do not want to get caught. You do not want to be dupe detected. So you need to always play it safe with that one. Anyway, guys, that is it from me. I'm sorry I've dragged this video on. I just wanted to get all the information in there. So I hope you've learned a lot. I hope this has helped a lot of people out, because I know I'm getting the same questions asked in every video that I do. Same questions asked on every forum post and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get this video out there and just basically make you guys more aware of how stuff actually works, how you get dupe detected and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. So if you've liked it, stick a like on the video. And remember, if you've not already subscribed, then subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.